Hey viewers, welcome back to Branching Out Permaculture with Curtis Hanlon. That's me. And today we're just going to show you a lot of the behind the scenes stuff that I do that never make the cut of any of my videos because I didn't think you'd really want to watch. But a lot goes into keeping up on the maintenance and of the trimming and the aesthetics of the property. So right now I'm going to fill up my pump and we're going to top up the pond, the big pond. Anyways, last week I filled up the small pond, but that's just one of the things that I do I don't really show on my videos. So we're gonna get that hooked up, we're gonna get her started, and then we'll move on and I'll show you a few other things that I'm working on. So if you don't have a permaculture farm or you're not working in any kind of area or whatever, you're gonna want to definitely do the maintenance on your machine. So we definitely want to check the oil, make sure the oil's okay, right? It looks like we're good here. We're going to top it up with gas, give her a start, and we may have to prime. In your pumps, sometimes they don't stay primed, so you're going to have to prime them. Oh, it looks like we got prime. There's water coming out, that's a good sign. We'll just fill her up real quick. Do the choke. Pull. Of course, as we're going through the food forest every week, I'm also checking on my air layering and making sure that they're not completely dry. Now, some of the branches like to get heavy and fall over and break, and then they just kind of die, even though I have callus on them, and that's just the way it worked out. So we're hoping this is going to last for another couple weeks till we get roots in here, and then we'll be planting them. So it's just another thing that I'm doing around the farm all the time, is keeping an eye on my air layering. So one of the other things I do around here a lot is maintain a lot of the brush. So I haven't needed some of the areas, but I am going to need them very soon. So I just slowly cut down one, clean it up, use it as my fence. I just keep using like a brush fence. So then I get back in here and I trim it back a bit, so I'm getting as much space as I can, trying to create this a better area for me to cut the lawn so I don't pop any tires, because a lot of this stuff has some serious thorns. And this thing works like a charm, this little bush attachment on my FS70R here. So I really like this tool. It's one of my favorite next to my chainsaw, which is my baby. So let's get going on this here, and alright, so right here, what we're going to do next is we're going to grab the chainsaw. This is a little too big for the brush cutter, but there's this log here. Now I want to start being able to cut this with the lawn tractor, and if I hit that with my lawn tractor, I'm going to murk it. It's just going to grenade. So we're going to take that out as low as we can. Here, as low as we can, we're going to pop all these little pieces off, and then there's a little bit over here that we definitely want to smooth down. Now I probably won't come this close, but that's what we're going to do. And as I'm doing this, I'm slowly picking up some of the branches and stuff that I just made the mess on. That's what I do in my spare time, just walk around and check things out. So let's get going on that. All right, so you can see I kind of just, after I cut it almost flush, I just cubed it up a little bit, and then over the winter the water will fall in and crack that up and help it break down a lot quicker. Let Mother Nature do its job. All right, so let's move on. Of course, there's weeding, which I'm always doing. Of course, there's trimming. Of course, there's picking up fallen fruit for the composter. Makes good compost. Of course, there's always watering plants when it doesn't rain. And of course, there's more weeding, and nothing's better than grabbing a whole weed and pulling it out by the root. Doesn't seem to stop it from growing back though. And more weeding. Then there's the taste testing. Second time they've bloomed this year. Again, we're going to do some taste testing as much as we can. So good. It's a little bitten by bugs on that one. We'll hope we grow some more there. But these are delicious. I love them. And of course, we can't neglect the harvest. We got about 8 zucchinis, smaller ones, and some more growing. Sometimes we've got to stake a tree because this tree is very slanted, so we're going to try and guide it to go a little straighter. That's it. It's the only reason. Otherwise, I don't really tie up my trees. Alright, that should make it grow straighter. I kind of corrected the bottom there and then pulled the rest back the other way towards another tree. So she should be as straight as she can get, and hope she'll straighten out, and then I can get rid of that in a year or two. Alright, lots of rain this weekend, so it was hard to get some things done. But like I said, there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes that you have to kind of keep up on. I'm running a 2-acre food forest, doing the permaculture principles, and we're in zone 6B. We're in southern Ontario. So this is what I do, maintain the equipment, or at least I try, cut the grass, and all the stuff that does the aesthetics I don't really put on my regular videos. So if you like this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up down there. Don't forget to tell your friends and share my videos. And we'll see you next week, and we'll try to find something else we can learn together on. Be safe.